running in the fog. We left Sequim this morning about 8 o'clock, a little after 8. Today is the 18th of August 2021, obviously. And we're headed to Port Angeles to sit down at the dock for a couple days, wait for another buddy boat to get up there, and the plan is, weather permitting, to leave Port Angeles in Washington State, head to Neah Bay, out then to and around the corner to Cape Flattery, which is putting you out in the Pacific Ocean to start the journey south. So you'll have random, you can see these waves. I mean, they're just really cool. You'll have some random postings like this, just because it's something I've not posted before. Hey, good morning everybody. It is August 20th, 2021. We're getting ready to depart Port Angeles. So I just thought I'd bring the trash up. Whew, sorry. Out of wind. Heavy moisture in the air. But at least no fog out there that we see close in. Today starts halibut season. There will be a ton of boats out there along with the existing crab pots. But just wanted to give you a view, and I'm gonna walk out here, of the marina real quick. So this is Port Angeles, the Boat Haven Marina. Ton of boats. So not many left on the guest dock. So if you look at that blue big fishing trawler over there, that's the F dock, that's the guest dock. So all of those along, so 1, 2, 3, 4, I think there's just 4 on that dock now. Typically that's where we are, but when we came in on the 18th, so 2 days ago now, that was jam-packed full along with everything else. So some people have left finally. They had held up extra time because of the fog that we had. But so if you're checking in or out of Canada, you can do that from here as well at the moorage office here. But anyway, I'm going to walk down to this side of the marina now. We had a trimaran, a catamaran, you name it, we got it. And there's fuel dock. Both those areas are fuel dock. And there's Jim on Jungle over there. We got them tied up yesterday over there. And we are down here. That's Ranger Rick, which is Darren, who used to work at West Marine, and his wife Beth. So we are behind the breakwater here, which has not been the best spot to be, but nonetheless, it's a spot to be. So I'm gonna go down and finish getting the Kia ready to start the next leg of our journey. Stay tuned. We're getting all the electrical put away. Departure prep has started. We're going to be coming up on Neah Bay here. That little opening between the two islands there, that little channel type. But just thought I'd give you a look at the water and what we're doing here. Oh, that might be a little too close for you. But we've gotten 8.09 knots, the best. Obviously, not sailing. Because guess where the wind comes from? And you're looking at the waves, you know it's coming on our nose. And we're going to have to turn to go in there, so it's going to be on our beam. And it's been rocky and rolling all day long. We've had waves from 2 to 4 feet to 10 feet. And so, yeah, it's been a fun roller coaster. Neah Bay is on the Macaw Indian Reservation. So right now it is closed to going ashore or doing anything but anchoring. You may anchor, that's it. No fuel, no pump out, no water, nothing. So it's about the safe haven to just rest up for the night. And we got a little boat sitting right there. Trying to keep an eye on some of these people out here fishing. So we'll go in here and we'll lay up for the night. Make our departure plan for tomorrow to make a 20-hour trip down the coast to Westport. And see how that's going to go. Take a second look at the weather and charting and all of that. And we'll know what time we have to leave tomorrow to get there at high tide, because we do have to cross a bar. Have a look. Right here at the entrance looks like we have about 48 feet of water, 47. It does not stay that way. So we will be anchoring in 20 to 30 feet of water, which is okay. We can do that. We have a 5-foot draft, and even at low tide, we'll be fine. Looks like we got one sailboat anchored out here already. Typically it's pretty busy, so we were hoping...
Two.
Huh?
Maybe two.
Maybe two? Two? One, maybe two. So we were hoping it wasn't going to be really packed and crowded. Sorry for the look through our salt window. But there's one over there. So that's a look coming in here to Neah Bay. And you got a lot of rock outcropping over there, so you have to be really careful of that as well. But you can see the clouds are moving back in. Brief sun today. Brief. Very brief. And then we've got this storm front right there. It's seeming to loom over Neah Bay. But I'll give you more once we're anchored. Sorry. Here we are in Neah Bay. We have gotten anchored. Only took us a few minutes, but pretty good winds in here. And we definitely are moving around, swinging. Right now there, you can see by the water, it's not calm in here yet at all. We have about between 10 and 15 knots of wind. We have a sailboat over there, and we have a sailboat here, and we have another buddy boat coming in, a motor sailor coming in, and we'll see what he finds. We did find crab pots in here, which I was not expecting, nor was Rick, right?
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised, they're everywhere.
Yeah, they're
but
everywhere.
I didn't really expect them. But they are here. Nonetheless, we're here. And now you just might be able to see this stuff a little better than jumping around out there with those waves. But again, I am taking this video from inside our cockpit where we have our full enclosure around because it's been cold and wet at times. That's why I have all these marks on my windshield from salt spraying over the cabin and over the bow and over the Dodger. So I'll see what I can do about getting that cleaned off with some fresh water when the winds calm down. Another little sailboat out here. Oh, sorry everybody. Today's the 21st of August 2021. We are here yet in Neah Bay. The fog just finally lifted. We had 2 other sailboats in here with us last night and Jungle, our buddy boat. Ran across some crab pots that are out here sporadically. And Jungle took off just a little bit ago, I guess about 11:30. And they want to get down by Tatoosh, maybe try to do some fishing. But if you look, I'm going to go forward. If you look at what's ahead of me here, it looks like nice white clouds there. No, that is a fog bank. So where we are, it just finally lifted from something like that to this. So the minute we get out past that buoy, we're gonna have that thick fog. So we'll be running our foghorn again. We'll be having nav lights on, stern light on, steaming light on, all of the necessary precautions. This morning, because this is going to be the first overnight that we do on this leg is from here to Grace Harbor, Westport, Washington. And it is about a 20-hour run if all conditions are good. So we will be doing this at night. So I went around, and these blue lines you see here on the deck, these are the jack lines. So if and when we have to come out here during the night or bad weather and have to do anything, we have lines that hook to our life jackets that hook to this. This is part of a safety thing. It won't let us go overboard very far. And so if we would happen to go over, this will stop us at least some part of the way. These are set up on both sides of the boat. We don't know if we got them done correctly or not because we've never seen them in action, nor have we got enough pad eyes in our estimation to make these work. So we've set up what we think will work, and we will do our best to make them work. So beyond this, I do have handholds here above the cockpit, and we have our deck top handrails, one here and one on the other side, obviously for all of you that know that. And so between these, being able to grab a hold of these and kind of hanging on, you know, by the time we get back here, we're really kind of on our own. These rods that we have here are for our aft shade. We have each one of those at the boarding gates. They're just zip tied in. They won't stop you. They could give way. But once we get back here, we really have nothing else to hold on to. So we really have to be careful. If it's really choppy, really windy, really bad conditions, it is called get on your ass on the deck and slide in. If you need to come out of the cockpit through here before you can get clipped onto anything, which starts right here, you're on your butt. You slide out here on your butt. You stay on your butt until you do what you need to do, because safety is key. And in my opinion, lower profile, less wind's going to hit you, less bouncing around till you can get to where you can hang on to something securely. We do have, as we've talked about before, the man overboard flagpole, I'm going to call it, up inside the tube that's up here. That white tube is where the flag is. So what I will do is unattach these, snap these off, and pull this up, pull it out of my boot that I have down here, and that will let the flag come out and deploy up there, and it can go overboard for anything that should require a man overboard. New boat came in here within the last hour. He's over there. And so just trying to give you a little hint on what we've done for some safety things. Just trying to be safe. We are not in tune at this point to put our sails up in the fog and to sail at night if we have fog. Might be something we do later on should it all clear up, and get a little bit of assist from the sails and what little bit of wind there is out here. Our buddy boat says they got about 3 knots of wind, which is none. And oh, I see a big tug out there coming in. Anyway, just a look at what we're doing, and now I need to go in and finish getting ready to head off to Cape Flattery, make our left, and be down in the Pacific. So we'll say goodbye then to the Straits of Juan de Fuca and the South Puget Sound, where we've been for 4 years, on our way. Stay tuned, everybody. Bye.